Hey, what's poppin'? What's going on? Yo, it's your man DU. It's your man DU. And it's another episode of Talking Trash, another session of Talking Trash. What's going on? How's everybody doing out there? Hey, the weather's changing. It seems like it's getting nice. We're not that far away from spring. So come on, let's keep hope alive. Let's keep hope alive, right? But yo, before I really get into it, I gotta talk about our merchandise site, right? Our merchandise site. Right now, we got that talking. If you can see it, yeah, you can see it. We got that talking trash stainless water bottle right here. Stainless steel water bottle right here. Talking trash stainless steel water bottle right here. You could pick it up at Pulsar-Entertainment LLC dot mybigcommerce.com. Pulsar-LLC dot mybigcommerce.com. Matter of fact, put it right at the bottom of the screen for you. You can purchase our merchandise at Pulsar-Entertainment LLC dot mybigcommerce.com. You can get yourself a Pulsar hat. You can get yourself a talking trash water bottle right here, stainless steel water bottle, and you can pick up some t-shirts. You can pick up, the gray version of this, the black version of this, the white version of this, and we got some Cornerstone hats. Look out for that new Cornerstone project getting ready to drop soon right now. So what I want to talk about right off the bat, we had a lot of stuff go on this week in sports. I definitely want to talk about the Super Bowl. Now, all my friends, all my people know I was going for Macaulay Culkin. I'm talking about Joe Burrow, right? I'm talking about Burrows. Yo, Burrows, that's my guy. I was going for the Bengals, and I was expecting the Bengals to blow out the Rams 37-17. 37-17. So, but in the group, my man Gerard, my man G-Dub, Gerard Watkins, he was like, yo, D, nah, it's not going down like that. The offensive line for the Bengals is trash, and the Rams is going to get like 12 sacks. And I was like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Rams came out quick. That's a fact, right? The Rams came out quick. Started off with an early lead and then jumped right to the chase. Burrows and the crew, they came back. Boom. Got a second half early touchdown. I think the touchdown was like 17 seconds, right? They didn't get called. The wide receiver didn't get called for the face mask, and they went up. But then after that, Donald and that defense went to work. They must have had about 50 sacks, man. Like, I'm exaggerating, right? They didn't have 50 sacks, but they damn near had close to 12 sacks. My man Gerard called out, right? My man G definitely called it. And unfortunately for me, the Rams beat the Bengals 23-20, right? Man, I was really rooting for the Bengals because I like the Bengals. I like their quarterback. I wonder, y'all think, like Jeff Burrows is getting back, is coming back? Yeah, you're right. The Rams defensive line was the difference in the game. Yo, whoever's in the chat, they got you coming up as Facebook user. Just tell me who's in the chat. All right. Oh, NBA. I'm gonna get the NBA All-Star Saturday. That's a fact. I'm gonna get right to that. But first, I want to mention the NHL having the first all-black broadcast. I want to salute those brothers Everett Fitzel, hard to say his name, and JT Brown. They shared the booth during a Seattle Kraken Winnipeg Jets game. The Jets won 5-3, and it was the NHL's first all-black broadcast. Look, hey Brian, how you doing, my brother? Yo, this is my brother Brian McNeil. Yo, Brian, this is my brother. This is my guy. Hope all is well with you. Appreciate you tuning in real quick. I just want to talk about this all-black NHL broadcast just real quick. I'm not a big NHL fan, right? But I watch all sports. The fact that we have in 2022 the first all-black broadcast of an NHL game is a problem. It's a big problem. Like, I'm not trying to take anything away from those young brothers. I'm just going to say their first names, Everett and JT, that did the broadcast. Big up to them. Salute to them. But 2022, your first all-black broadcast, that's a major problem. Man, and I'm not trying to diminish what these young brothers Everett and JT did. But first, don't act like if I'm talking on the other side of the fence, that you're giving us something. Like, this is, like, I gotta say, like, it's so special. This is not something that should have happened just now. It should have happened a long time ago. Like the first broadcast of the first all-black broadcast of an NHL game, and then you do it during Black History Month, right? Yo, again, salute to JT and Everett, but overall, I'm not really feeling this, man. It's long overdue, but salute to them. Also, again, busy week in sports. I want to talk about the Knicks blowout loss. Matter of fact, losing a 28-point lead. It wasn't a blowout loss. The Knicks lost a 28-point lead to the Nets. First of all, Knicks, how did you blow a 28-point lead? How could you? I call the Nets, everybody that knows me, I call the Nets the little brother in New York. The Knicks, the big brother. The Knicks, look, the Knicks are not the better team. No way. They're no way the better team. But they're the big brother. They're the team that matters in New York City. If the Knicks are clicking today, are clicking at any time, if the Knicks are winning at any time, they run the city. They run the city. They run the city. The Giants could be winning. The Mets could be winning. The Jets could be winning. But if the Knicks is clicking at the same time and winning, the Knicks run the city. The only thing I'm not too sure about is the Yankees. If the Yankees are winning at the same time, I'm not too sure about that. But on the other end, on the opposite end of the spectrum, the Nets are the little brother. Nobody cares about what the Nets are doing. No one cares. And the Knicks had a 28-point lead without Durant playing, without Ben Simmons playing, without Kyrie Irving playing. Yes, I am tired of the Knicks leadership. And that's what I'm going to get to. That first unit That first unit, when they came back in the second quarter with Tom Thibodeau's template, uh, Thibodeau's template rotation, was not bringing it. They had no energy. That first unit, the starting rotation with Kemba, Fournier, Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, had no energy at all. But Tom refuses, for some reason, to not play, won't play these young guys. He refuses to play these young guys. There was one game where the Knicks went into overtime, and this guy, Julius Randle, had 45 minutes, and Obi had 8. Cam Reddish had 8. But in this particular game, the bench was playing well. IQ was playing well. Obi was playing well. And it seems like the most unusual suspect on the opposite team has a game of a lifetime against the Knicks. Cam Thomas, good player. Let me slow down with great. Good player. I hope the brother has a great career, but he's a rookie in tight shorts. And he scorched the Knicks in the last quarter, I believe, for 18 points. You let a rookie score 18 points. And you're right. And you're right, Brian. The Knicks don't have any leadership. They don't have any leadership. When have we heard from Leon Rose? The fans right now want Dolan to step in. Now you want Dolan to step in because you can't hear from Leon Rose. You don't know what the direction is. You can obviously tell that Leon Rose and Tom Thibodeau, and I like to call him Charlie Brown, are not on the same page. Tom Thibodeau and Charlie Brown are not on the same page. We need, matter of fact, I'm not going to sit here and say what we need right now, because now I don't know what we need, to be honest. As a Knicks fan, I do not know what we need. But I do know that this organization right now is not on the same page. Okay, when I think we could have had Halliburton instead of Obi, it makes me sick. Tyrese is what we need right now. Yes, we could have had Halliburton. But now, that's water under the bridge now, right? We know, okay, now that you bring up Halliburton, that's one of our needs. That's what we need. We need, the Knicks I'm talking about, need a point guard with vision. They need a point guard with vision. Yeah, if you was the point guard on this team, yeah, we'll have some wins. If we had a point guard that played like you back in the day, that had the vision, that had court vision and played good defense, we would be above 500. And when I say we, I'm talking about the Knicks. When was the last real good point guard we had? The last real good point guard. So where do we start? Do we trade away Randall and concentrate on getting a point guard? Because there's not really any good point guards in this draft that's coming out in this draft. Is Jalen Brunson the answer? Is De'Aaron Fox the answer? I think I'm gonna get some of my Knicks fans on the next broadcast, and we're gonna talk about how can we fix the Knicks. I think we need to play GM for an hour and figure out how we can fix the Knicks, right? Yeah. I hit him with a crossover too. If I was at my peak, I could change the Knicks. That's a fact. I hit him with a crossover too. Now, okay, let me get to this NBA All-Star Weekend, right? Now, I'm gonna get straight to the chase, like rating this All-Star Weekend so far. This All-Star game, these players got a lot. They're gonna have to be competitive. They're gonna have to play. They're gonna have to have some intensity from the start. They can't come out showboating, not playing any defense, because this All-Star Weekend has been trash. This All-Star Weekend has been terrible. Right? This All-Star Weekend has not been what we are used to. Right? So, I'm going to give you my rating right now. From a 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 4. And why I'm giving it a 4. First thing I'm going to start with is the Celebrity All-Star Game. The Celebrity All-Star Game, Dominique Wilkins' team won. That's all I'm going to say. Most of the celebrities, and yes, hold up. I got to put this up here. Yes, Brian, I know that's you. The skills challenge was confusing as hell, right? But let me get right back to the Celebrity All-Star Game. Dominique Wilkins' team won, right? Most of these celebrities, I ain't even know, man. You know? Okay. Let me get to the Rising Team game. Team Barry won. Cade Cunningham was the MVP. They had to play to 50. And then the last game, the championship game, they played to 25. It was teams of 4. I wasn't feeling that setup, man. Yo, go back to the rookies against the sophomores, please. Right? So, the skills challenge. The skills challenge. Somebody, please explain to me what the heck was that? Yo, I still can't explain it. I watched it live as it was going on. And then I watched it again this morning because I wanted to come on here and be able to explain. Only thing I know is that they had teams of 3. It was the Cavs against the rookies against the Antetokounmpo brothers, right? Yo. And they started off with the shooting, the skill set for shooting, right? They were shooting. And that was worth 100 points. Then the dribbling around, like what you want to call them, the obstacle course, right? The obstacle course, passing the ball through the hole. That was worth 100 points. And then they had another skill contest that was worth 200. What was that, man? Totally confused. Now, the 3-point contest. Again, the 3-point shootout was fun. I thought Patty Mills was going to win that. Tell me who you thought was going to win. I thought he was going to win it, but when I saw Karl Anthony Towns, I was rooting for Karl Anthony Towns all the way. Zach LaVine was a poor showing. You're right. I don't like the obstacle course on the skills. 100% right. But Zach LaVine had a poor showing. Who else had a poor showing? Man, Trae Young. I thought Trae Young was going to shoot better. Right? I really thought Trae Young was going to shoot better. But Karl Anthony Towns was like, yo, I'm out to prove. He was out to prove that he was the best, that he's the best shooting big man in the league. And I mean, he was on fire. He shot a 29. They said in practice, in warmups, Cat couldn't miss, right? He couldn't miss. But yo, he shot a 29 points. Now I'm interested. You know who I would like to see go up against Cat? Shooting. And he's a pretty good shooting big man. Joel Embiid, man. I won't sleep on Joel Embiid. I don't know if he can beat Cat. Right? I don't know if he can beat Cat. But he's definitely I think a good shooting big man and would be good competition for Cat. But Karl Anthony Towns, he shot it like, yo, look, I can shoot with the best of them. Now, it makes me wonder what would have happened if Klay Thompson and Kerry was involved. Because Cat was on fire, man. Karl Anthony Towns was on fire. And while he was shooting, all I was saying to myself was, Cat, come home. Cat, come home. I would love to see Karl Anthony Towns in a Knicks uniform. I know I'm going left, but I would love to see Karl Anthony Towns in Knicks uniform. Yeah, that would be fun. Embiid versus Karl. Yeah. They got to set that up for next year. Right? Because hands down, the 3-point contest was by far the best contest by far so far. Like, forget the Celebrity All-Star Game, forget the Rising Star Challenge, forget the Skills Challenge. The 3-point contest was it. Right? And then, hold on. The dunk contest. This is why I am rating this All-Star Weekend so far a 4. 100% agree with you. The dunk contest was horrible. Jaylen Green, straight jumping jack. I thought Jaylen Green, of course, I was rooting for Obi. But I thought Jaylen Green was going to be a little bit more exciting. Was going to show us something that we never saw before. Just because of, I know he's a high jumper. Right? His first go around, how many times did he make an attempt? Yo, like, you ever watch something and you start feeling embarrassed for that person? You're like, oh man, like after a minute, I just wanted him to dunk the ball. I didn't care what he did. I was just like, yo, man, just run at the rim and dunk it, please. I was feeling bad for Jaylen Green. I believe I said Jaylen Brown. I meant Jaylen Green. Jaylen Brown is on the Boston Celtics. But Jaylen Green, I felt bad for him, man. I was like, yo, this guy with all those hops, with all those springs in his legs, he has to make one of these dunks, man. Stop playing with me. Then the first dunk. Yes, it was boring. So many misses. So many misses. Dropped having friends having friends pass for them. Make a dunk, then try that shit. Yeah. Yo. Jaylen Green, his whole episode trying to get that dunk was embarrassing. Then his Greg Anthony's son, Cole Anthony, he dunked in some Timbs. His only made dunk of the night, right? He dunked in some Timbs. It's a New York thing. Nobody else gets it. Yo, nobody else gets it. The kid from the Warriors, the Mexican kid from the Warriors, straight embarrassing. He should have been in the dunk contest. He should have been in the 3-point contest. Honestly. I can't even say his name. I don't even want to say his name. The dunk contest was, the way Julius did it, a thumbs down. Now, my man Obi, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Knicks fan, had some great dunks. Some really good dunks. You know, the jumping over the guy, putting it behind his back and dunking it, putting it between his legs, reverse. It's just that Obi doesn't dunk with power. He doesn't dunk with power. He didn't dunk with power last night. Right? But with better dunkers, like if he was in a competition with Zach LaVine, what's the other kid's name? Played for Denver. The kid that was with Zach LaVine, you know, when they had the classic dunk contest. If he was in the dunk contest with, you know, those guys, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have. Aaron Gordon, thank you. If he was in a dunk contest with Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, he would not have made. He wouldn't have won, you know, the trophy. He wouldn't have got past the first round. But his dunks were good. To me, they were acceptable. Way better than Cole Anthony. Jaylen Green, please. Come on, man. Jaylen Green should never enter another dunk contest, ever. Toscano, that's his name. The Mexican kid, come on, bro. I like the the Mexican colors for the uniform and the kicks, but dunk contest. This kid better never enter another dunk contest ever in life. Gotta be kidding me. So, but overall, I'm rating I'm rating All-Star Weekend so far a 4. And then for the people that's attending the dunk contest, I mean All-Star Weekend, it has to be even more disappointing for them because they're there live uh trying to get a great experience, and then the experience is again a Julius Randle thumbs down, and they walk outside and it's bad weather. It's snowing in Cleveland. Yo, no disrespect to Cleveland, but the NBA has to find a better site. Like they need those good weather sites. They need those they need those sites where people can go somewhere and do something. You know? But again, that's my take on some of the things that happened this week in sports from Sunday to Sunday. And this is Talking Trash with your man DU. I enjoyed everybody that joined me. Special shout out to my man Brian K. McNeil, my brother. Those that see it on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Facebook, Twitter. Yo, it's your man DU. I'm out. It's Talking Trash. Love y'all.